Welcome everyone to our webinar segment and thank you for joining us today. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Talia Feely and I'm a team member at Global Community Resourcing. I'm pleased to be the spokesperson for today's webinar, which will be focusing on how to set up an email. Today's webinar is run in partnership with the Be Connected Network, but we will talk more on that later. Our webinar today is facilitated by Global Community Resourcing for the Community Care Smart Assistive Technology Collaborative. Just a reminder that if you haven't formally registered at the collaborative site, it is accessible to all and free to register. The collaborative is an interactive platform where users from all around the world can connect on issues related to the community care sector and smart assistive technology. This webinar is facilitated in collaboration with the Be Connected Network. The Be Connected Network provides a range of helpful resources to improve digital literacy and inclusion in Australia. The network offers resources, including courses on the basics of technology, online safety, and more. The network is a platform for people over the age of 55 who are interested in increasing their digital literacy skills. This can be particularly useful for organisations and collaborators who have clients in this age group who aim to become more digitally included. This webinar is part of a series we will be hosting focusing on digital inclusion and digital literacy in older people in Australia. These webinars will bring together both national and international perspectives and research from a variety of community care and health sector organisations. Please note that neither Global Community Resourcing or the Community Care Smart Assistive Technology Collaborative are promoting or endorsing any particular product, research entity, or organisation. Our webinars serve to inform viewers of examples of various smart assistive technologies in development and/or deployment. If you have any questions about the topic discussed during this webinar, feel free to leave us a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So what is email? Email stands for electronic mail. It works a lot like normal letters or mail, but it's online. It allows you to send messages and photos to people instantly and for free using the internet. Email is usually used for keeping in touch with friends and family. You can use your email account to do loads of useful things like applying for jobs, receiving receipts for things you bought in store or online, and get updates for your favorite websites. An email provider is a web-based service that lets you create an account you can use to send, receive, and store your emails. 3 of the largest email providers are Gmail, Outlook, and Yahoo. You can go to one of their websites to create an account for free. Doing this, you can give you access to your emails from any device that's connected to the internet. So how do you make an account? On the email provider's website, you will see buttons saying Create New Account or Sign Up. For this example, we will be using Gmail and the name John Davis. Please remember that neither Global Community Resourcing or the Community Care Smart Assistive Technology Collaborative are promoting or endorsing any particular product, research entity, or organisation. Firstly, the provider will ask you to choose or make up a unique name. This is something you can do for yourself. Try using your first and second name, but if you do have a name that is very common, like John Davis, then you might need to add some numbers or symbols into your username. As long as it's not something that has already been used by someone else, then you are ready to move on. Your username will end up something like the example on your screen, and the username will be aligned with the provider you have joined up with. The next motion is creating a password for your email. The same rules apply from when we spoke about passwords in the previous webinars, like how to be safe online. Create a password that is safe, secure, and memorable for you. This should involve a mixture of letters and numbers equaling to over 8 characters long. Remember to write it down somewhere safe, so in case you forget it, you have a hard copy. Finally, before you finish creating your account, you'll be asked by the provider to fill out some small personal details, like your name, age, and phone number. You will also need to agree to their terms and conditions. Long document, but short. They are basically wanting you to make sure that you're going to use the email service nicely. If you don't agree with their terms, then you might want to change email providers, but most are all the same. You're finally set with an email address. so it's time to start understanding what bits and bobs they provide. You will see on the left-hand side different sections to your email. Depending on your provider, most home screens will have inbox, start, sent, drafts, and more. Your inbox and sent box are the only two most important sections you need to understand when using your email. Your inbox is the first screen you'll see when you log in, and is where you'll be able to see all the emails that you receive. You might receive a few different types of emails, some from family and friends, some from companies emailing you about their latest offers or news. The list goes on. You may also receive messages you don't want, like spam mail. Spam is the email version of junk mail. To send an email, you will need to select the Compose button. Some email providers might call this new, or even just an icon, like a letter or a piece of paper with a pen. But this button is usually found in the same place at the top left-hand corner of the window. When writing your message, there are three important sections that need to be filled. For today, we'll be using the example of our own email, sat@communityresourcing.com.au. 2 is where you write the email address of the person you are sending your message to. You should accept this email address from the person or provider as they own it. The subject box is where you'll need to type what the email is about. The person you're sending the email to will see the subject of the email before they open it, so it's a good idea to make it as clear as possible. Finally, the big box underneath where it says subject is where you will type your message. You should see it out like when you're writing a letter, so that it's clear and easy to read. Once you've finished, press the send button. Once you've sent the email, it will move from drafts folder to the sent folder. You can go to this folder by clicking the word sent on the left-hand side of your email screen. This goes for all buttons shown on your left-hand side, if you'd like to have a go. Do you understand how to set up and use email? Let us know in the comments below. And if you have any questions, you can also leave us a comment or send us an email at sat@community.com.au. It'll be good practice. If you are interested in registering for the Be Connected network, follow the directions on your screen now. To create a new account, click the link in the description and register. Create yourself a username and enter the relevant details as requested. Make sure you select Community Care Smart Assistive Technology Collaborative as your support center. Once you are done, click register and confirm your account by following the instructions in the email sent to you. To register for the Community Care Smart Assistive Technology Collaborative, click the link in the description box, enter in your details as requested, and press register. Being a member of the collaborative is completely free and will allow you to access exclusive resources, news articles, and other community care sector, digital inclusion, and assistive technology related information. Thank you all for tuning in for today's webinar. Let us know what you learned in the comments below or by sending us a message on Facebook. Thank you.